The race for the White House is heating up. Vice President Kamala Harris sat down for an at times heated interview with Fox News, and former President Donald Trump criticized his opponent on social media. Brian Abel reports the latest from Washington.
Just 3 weeks before Election Day, Democratic nominee Kamala Harris sitting down for a contentious interview with Fox News. The vice president sparring with anchor Bret Baier over border security for nearly half of the 27 minutes interview.
The first bill, practically within hours of taking the oath, was a bill to fix our immigration system.
Yes, ma'am. It was called the U.S. Citizenship Act of 2021.
Exactly.
It was essentially a pathway to citizenship for the... Yes, ma'am.
May I finish responding, please?
The interview hitting a climax over recent comments from Trump that his political rivals are the enemy within the U.S., though Fox did not play that portion of his comments in a clip during the Harris interview.
No, that's not what you just showed. In all fairness and respect to you,
that was the question that we asked him.
You didn't show that, and here's the bottom line. He has repeated it many times, and you and I both know that. And you and I both know that he has talked about turning the American military on the American people. He has talked about going after people who are engaged in peaceful protest. He has talked about locking people up because they disagree with him. This is a democracy. And in a democracy, the President of the United States, in the United States of America, should be willing to be able to handle criticism without saying he'd lock people up for doing it.
Trump himself responding to the interview with a post on Truth Social, saying in part, "Congratulations to Bret Baier on a tough but very fair interview, one that clearly showed how totally incompetent Kamala is. For the good of our nation, her inferior cognitive ability must be tested at once." In Washington, Brian Abel reporting.